And we are back with Beyond the Idea, our entrepreneurial conversations. And today I get to introduce you to someone I don't know that much about. So I'm very excited to learn about who she is and what she does. I just know she is all over social media. She's in all other cities. She is speaking, she is talking, writing books. So it's going to be a pleasure to introduce you to Michelle Barr. And we're both going to learn now who she is and tell us, who do you serve?
Thank you so much. I'm so glad to be here. I really have found my sweet spot working with women entrepreneurs. I'm a former therapist, then I got rid of my therapy license to become a coach. I discovered the coaching world and I started working with a lot of different women, but I found I really have a heart and I have an entrepreneurial spirit. And what I do that's my unique blend is I bring that whole background. So I work with really proven, solid strategy to help people build a business so they can create a life they love. And then I also help them work with all your stuff that comes up when you reach for that dream and you start putting yourself out there, everything that comes up that gets in your way and stops you.
I love that. So you're a business coach, you're a therapist, and then recently you just said that you help people write their book. So tell me what those buckets are. You know, if I'm an entrepreneur and I'm a little messed up and a little unsure, why would I come to you? What is your niche?
It's interesting, yes, because when you ask that, I've helped my clients with so many different things. They come to me most often, they want to create a business and they know what the life they want to be living. And I coach a lot of people privately and in small groups and masterminds. So I'm really open to anything that I've done to build my own business. And one thing I've done is I have built a personality branded business. So that's where the writing books comes in. I'm a speaker, I'm an author, and I've used my books to connect with my audience and to help bring in clients to find me that I work with. And so I have helped a lot of my clients write their books and get their message out in the world. So it is a part of what I do. And while we're looking at your desires and then your goals and your dreams and aspirations, we do deal with all of that comes up. So I will train people in any of the ways that I have successfully built and grown my business.
Awesome. I think that's amazing. So how many books have you written?
This book that came out October 1st is my fourth book, but it's my first book with a publisher and that I got a book deal to write the book because they wanted me to write a book about the process I take my clients through with exercises and techniques and processes. So it's been a great book to write.
What a great journey, to now to get paid to write a book, instead because everybody's writing a book these days, but nobody's really giving those advances and getting paid and being asked to write um, a book about what you are special at. So when someone comes to you, what type of business what do you love to do? Is it people that are just getting started, or people who've been in it for a while, or people that are corporate and they want to get out of it? I know that you can do all of those, but if you just had to pick, like, the one thing that you just really love to work with, what type of person is that?
Yes, because I have had all of those. My whole business was created because I started following my desires and following what I feel is my calling to help people, no matter which way I did that over the years. So, the people that I really love to work with are people that are wanting meaning and purpose as well as a business. And they're really messengers and teachers, the helpers and healers. So, they think of starting a business because it's a way to get themselves and their work out in the world. And so that is what really where I thrive and where I can help people. I also am very much about the transformation and navigating transformation and transition. So my clients tend to be looking for inner transformation that also helps them build and grow their businesses.
That is awesome. So you are an interesting member because you jumped right in to one of our highest levels, platinum. you had never come to a meeting that I remember you at. All of a sudden, one day, hey, congratulations, Michelle Barr is a platinum member. And I was like, who's Michelle Barr? So there are not a lot of people that jump in at that level. They want, they get their feet wet and they come in and they check us out and, whatever. So what was it about eWomen where you said, I am all in?
I love that, yes, because it is part of my brand. My whole brand, when you put it in just a few words, is learn to take inspired action. So when I started becoming aware of some of the desires I've been shifting with this book and this book deal, and I'm getting more in the media, and it's a mainstream book. I started realizing I really am looking at different ways of my business. So once I became aware of the desires and what I wanted, eWomen started showing up as an opportunity. And I believe that if you're going to go in something like that, you go in at a high level, you go all in and invest, and then you get the full measure of it. So I wasn't going to do that toe dipping or feeling it out. And I had heard that Dallas had a really strong and great chapter. So I felt confident about that. And then I just came in, and the way things work for me, opportunities show up. And I actually got a notice that Sandra was going live to do this call about platinum. And I looked at my schedule and I jumped on the call. It was an inspiration that I took action on. And then I knew once she started talking, too much we get in our mind to talk us in or out of things, but we already know. And I have learned to follow that. So I came in with platinum and then really got plugged in both at the live events, because in Platinum Summit was my first event even before conference.
Yeah, the Platinum Summit is amazing. I'm looking
It
forward to
is.
that. You also jumped into a coaching program with Sandra and then jumped into the AI program with Brianna. So you do not play safe. You just jump in and I like people like that. I like action takers. So I commend you on that. I'm very excited to watch you continue to grow and to be a part of that journey. And if you wanted to connect with anybody, who is it that, might be listening or might be out there? Is there some company or is there some person or is there some type of person that you want to reach out to and get connected with?
One, I have a lot of success in my business connecting with my ideal clients, colleagues, collaborators with live speaking. I also do online speaking. So, anybody who's looking for someone to bring a book and bring that motivational, inspirational speaking, but also those proven business strategies, the mindset and the marketing, and also then just the people who are in transformation or transition. I always talk about it can be midlife. I work with a lot of clients 50 and over. I've had clients in their 80s building something new. And so it's those people that want a heart-based project, or they want to come out of corporate and build something they love. I have a client right now coming out of that. I've had clients come out of long-term government jobs, but there's that piece where they feel like they have a message. They're teachers, messengers, speakers, helpers, and healers, and they don't know how to monetize that so they can build their own business and the life they want to be living.
I love that. So if somebody wants to connect with you, how do they get in touch with you, Michelle?
They can go to my website, michellebar.com, and it has lots of resources on there. It shows you where my podcast is, where my books are. I've got a free master class and other resources. And then I am on all social media, but Facebook is my favorite. I show up there live every day, teaching, motivating, and inspiring. And I've really built a community there. And so I engage and interact personally in real life there.
Awesome. Well, if you are interested to learn more about Michelle and get to know her, please check her out. She's a doer, and you want to be around those kind of people when you're in business and you're an entrepreneur. You need to be around people that just want to do and do good for you. So thank you so much for your time, Michelle. It's a pleasure getting to know you better, and I can't wait to get to know you even better through our Elite Speakers Network and everything else that you are jumping into. So thank you.
Thank you so much.